What's up, everybody, and welcome back to A Beer a Day with TK. It's a okay evening here in Findlay, Ohio. It's a little chilly, but it could be worse. At Anderson, the Ginger Yeti is in the house, and we're hanging out in the beer shed, getting ready to check out some new beers. What's going on, my brother?
Oh, happy to be back down here, ready to get in some beers.
That's right, man. So the beer we have today is called Ameriken Pis, Ameriken Pis. And on the bottle here is a picture of, if you're familiar with the Ameriken Pis, which is actually a statue, and is it in Brussels, I guess? It's in Belgium, of a, kind of a kid pissing. It's like a fountain. And it's kind of a play on that, where it looks like it's the Statue of Liberty peeing in the I guess, probably peeing on New Jersey from the way it's facing, maybe. I don't know. But peeing in the water over here, so it's obviously a take on that. And this is actually a very interesting beer. This is a collaboration between Brasserie de la Senne, which is in Brussels, Belgium, and 6 different American breweries, man. 6.
So that's why the label says a collab made with a bunch of American friends.
Yeah. And if you go and look on the label here, it shows you the logos, but if you don't know them, I guess you're kind of out of luck. So I looked it up, and it says it's Somewhere Else Beer Project. I'm not sure where they're from. Perennial Artisan Ales. I've had them before. Keeping Together. Never heard of those guys. Yazoo Brewing. I know I've had a Yazoo beer. I think, are they out of like Mississippi or somewhere?
I think they're Tennessee. I think it's
Nashville. Somewhere in the South. I know I've had a Yazoo beer. Off Color. I think, are they the Chicago dudes? I think they did that beer with pizza one that I didn't care
might
for.
be.
And Little Animals. So there's a bunch of people, and it kind of said, if you go read the little blurb that's on Untappd, it said all 6 of these brewers, I guess, had gone over to their place in Belgium. So they made friends with them, and they said that their friends in America suggested the title Ameriken Pis, not them. So I guess we can't be too angry that they have a beer here kind of poking a little bit of fun at the U.S. So it says dry hopped Belgo-American double IPA. So double Belgian American IPA, kind of interesting. 7.5% ABV. I didn't see anything on IBUs, I don't think.
Neither did I, but I did just notice something on the label that I didn't notice earlier when we were looking at this.
What's that?
Have you ever heard it referred to as Birra Doppio Malto?
Doppio Malto?
Yeah.
Mm-mm. Is that Italian, obviously? Yeah, beer
is, but I've never noticed the other 2 words.
I've seen it before on beers, on Italian beers. I think I had one.
I have not that I can remember.
Who was it? Moretti. I think I had a Moretti one. You know, there's like the regular crap Morettis you get here. When I was in Kosovo, I actually went to a little shop, and they had a bunch of like fancy Morettis, and I'm pretty sure one of them had that same name, the Doppio Malto or whatever the heck it was, which I assume just means like double malt or something. I don't know. I have no Italian. But there are some other interesting words here for beer. Ol, I know. I think that's Norwegian or something like that.
I believe so too.
Olut. I've never seen that one though. So pretty cool cap too there. What's it say?
Olut. Is that Finnish or that's another? I think
it's one of the Scandinavian ones. It's got a neat little skyline up on the top. The cap's pretty dope.
Yes, it is.
Kind of reminds me of like the Macedonian flag or Japanese flag with the sunburst or something over the skyline.
I wonder if that's a specific skyline.
Well, it's probably Brussels. I mean, that's where these cats are from.
And then the one on the front's probably
New York. Yeah. Huh. Interesting. Let's give this a shot.
Well, the side of the label also says, unfiltered blonde craft beer, re-fermented in the bottle. Pour without the sediment. It can be drunk separately. So does that mean they want you to pour the sediment in a separate glass and drink the sediment like a shot?
I'm not sure if they're saying that or if they're taking the piss because the Americans will then drink the sediment.
Are you going to drink the sediment?
You know what, man? I don't know. It depends usually how drunk I am. Normally, I would try to avoid, if there's a ton of yeast in the bottom, which it looks like there is here, bro. That looks like a lot of crap floating in there. I usually try to avoid drinking it just because I don't want to blow up my toilet. Oh, shit. I think I just poured it in. No, there's still a bit. I didn't pour it all in, but I poured some. I think I poured too much of it in.
Mission accomplished. I distracted you. Now you're going to have
now I've got, explosive
the fun in the morning.
Yeah. No, and then my wife will be yelling at me that this is what I've done wrong, right?
She's going to be yelling at you anyways.
Yeah, interesting. What other notes we got here? Reviews. Untappd, it gets a 3.62, and there were 580 check-ins. Beer Advocate was an NA.
I definitely poured the yeast in there.
He's destroying the guest bathroom. So, color-wise, if we break out our handy-dandy Brew HQ chart, maybe 8, 9. It's like a nice pale amber color. 8 or 9.
8 or 9.
Nice head on it. It's at least a thumb's
That's
width. Nice
that's
white head.
a lot of carbonation in
Looks
there.
like they have, well, the bubbles look quite delicate in the head, man.
But look at all that carbonation in there.
Oh, crap. You know what's
That is
funny? If I
very-
look at yours, I can see it better than mine because we got the big light in the back of it. It's somewhat blind.
It's very effervescent. I do think I see chunks of sediment floating up and down. I'm in trouble.
Yeah, there's some on the bottom. That's going to be a...
We can't follow instructions.
Is what it is. All right. Let's give it a sniff. Now, I believe it said it was supposed to be tropical fruits and all this stuff due to the IPA bit.
Yeah, there's a little bit of fruitiness to it. Almost like a farmhouse kind of.
Yeah. For me, I think I pick up kind of like those sweet mango-y type fruits that I'm not a huge fan of. But a lot of times the taste sometimes is a little bit different. But to me, I'm picking up that like a tropical fruit kind of scent.
Right.
I will say this. It's not super strong, though.
No, and it's not
hoppy
or anything. Not real hoppy or anything like
No,
that.
it's not off-putting at all. All right, ready? Let's give this a shot.
See if I can get through this head.
That's what she said. Let's go for it. Body, it's medium, but somewhat syrupy. What do you think?
Yeah, that is definitely has a syrupy quality to it.
You feel like on your lips or something, man. It's got a little bit of viscosity.
Not strong, but...
No, just a little bit to it. I like the body on this.
Not offensive at all.
I thought that this was going to be a lot lighter, and it's not, so I'm kind of cool with it. Taste-wise, I think you pick up a lot of different fruity things going on in there.
And you do get the hops. But it's
You get the hops. It's not overpowering
at all.
I think it nicely balances the fruity flavors. So if I'm going to go with the fruits, I think you definitely get a little bit of like mango kind of sweetness. And then I think you get like the strawberry, because it is a bit of a sweet, distinct taste. I'm not a huge strawberry fan.
Strawberry,
bro, 100%. Strawberry.
We must have some different palates then. I'm not getting strawberry.
What do you get?
Hops, a lot of hops.
Hops,
I mean, it's not overpowering hops,
no,
it's not strong hops,
especially
but
for a double IPA, manageable.
It's
right?
a nice hop flavor, and the hops is probably the hop oil is probably providing some of that slick viscosity. Mm-hmm. And I'm getting the tropical fruits like the orange, mango.
See, I don't think I'm picking up orange as much. That's usually something I pick out.
Are you getting the how do you say it? Bergamot?
No. Now I will say this: when we checked this out earlier, it listed every fruit imaginable, basically, right? So I think they said that it was supposed to have orange, marmalade, bergamot, strawberry, mango, and grapefruit. I'm not getting grapefruit. That's usually a distinct taste that I hate, and I'm not picking that up.
No.
Strawberry, I get that little bit of twinge of strawberry sweetness there for sure. Bergamot, I'm guessing, should be more like a musky kind of taste or smell. I mean, people make tea out of bergamot, don't they?
I know they make beard oil out of bergamot.
Do they?
Or they use bergamot in beard oil.
We'll have to ask the homie, that metal guy. He'll probably know, man. He does a lot of beard oil reviews. I mean, I have a few that I buy from TJ Maxx when they're like $5 or something. They're not very good ones. That's all I got. I think it's not half bad. And I will say this too. The other thing I will note is you do definitely pick up a bit of a malty presence to it, because I think with a lot of IPAs that gets lost because it just becomes, that rush to cram as much hops in. And a lot of times I think like the bitter notes or the grapefruit kind of taste just becomes overpowering and that's all you taste. This has got everything in there, and I think this is well done. For those that watch the show, double IPA, definitely not my style. Not a big hophead. But this ticks all the boxes for me, man. You have some nice sweetness. You got a little bit of bitterness to counter it. A little bit of malt in there. So all the things kind of deliver it, in my opinion. What do you think?
Well, it's not Ameriken Pis, that's for sure.
Yeah.
I mean, it's funny. We were looking up about this beer, typed in the Beer Advocate on Google, Ameriken Pis, and the first thing that came up in the Google search was Coors Light.
Fair enough, right? I mean,
so this is definitely not Coors Light. But you're right. I mean, it's very well balanced. It's very well done. Again, I always say I'm not a huge IPA fan, even though I drink a hell of a lot of IPAs.
More than me, I think.
But they have to be well done. A lot of IPAs are garbage, and this is definitely a well done IPA. Yeah. I mean, you get the fruits, and there is some nice maltiness to it in the back. I was surprised on the syrupy mouthfeel. Again, it's not like
Right.
crazy overpowering, but you know
It's more than you'd
noticeable.
expect it
Right.
to get. Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Me, big thumbs up, Ameriken Pis.
And I can't imagine what it was like to have 6 different brewers or groups of brewers
Yeah.
trying to agree on ingredients and what
Usually
kind
when
of
I
beer
say
to make.
Too many chefs spoils the stew or the soup or something like this, right?
Right.
Well, that's 6 plus them. So that's 7.
7.
I'm guessing somebody just put their homework on the paper. Because there's no way all 7 did it, right?
So I would also give this a big thumbs up. I mean,
yeah.
this beer is one of those beers, as we've mentioned now and then, that I picked up solely because of the label, because that's funny.
Yeah.
And I'm glad I grabbed it because it was definitely worth it.
Yeah, I mean, I'm glad he picked it up too because it was $5.99 and I didn't have to pay for it, so that makes it even tastier.
I didn't realize it was $5.99. But I guess $6 for an import's not bad.
I mean, if you were at any brewery, you would pay $7 a beer basically nowadays. So I mean,
right.
It is odd that we had to do a video on that one day. You know, if a 4-pack's like $12, I'm like, what a ripoff! But I would pay $7 and $8 individually if you're at a brewery. Yeah, which is I don't know. I mean, it's strange to me.
I was at a beer event that we posted a short up of the beer
engine or whatever.
The beer Stuckland.
Oh yeah, the cool caramelizer. I'm buying one of those things.
And I was talking to the guy doing it. I was asking him, I was telling him about some places I'd been and how the prices were ridiculously low. And he agreed with me. And he said a lot of the beers he generally prices at $1 an ounce.
Okay, that makes sense.
So that seems, if it's $1 an ounce, 12-ounce beer would be $12.
Yeah.
And we're complaining about paying $4 or $5 for a can at home.
Well, it depends where you are, man. You know what I mean?
Right.
Time and location. I think I went to the All-Star game in Philly in the 90s and paid some absurd amount of money for garbage. I mean, it is what it is, man.
Yeah, you go to a sporting event, you're paying $20 for Ameriken Pis.
Yeah, for Ameriken Pis. Hey, with that, Ameriken Pis, Brasserie de la Senne. Great job. And to all your collaborators, your friends here, Somewhere Else Beer Project, Perennial, keeping together, Yazoo Brewing, Off Color and Little Animals. Great job, man. Honestly, when I saw all those people involved, I thought, this will be a shit show. No way you can have all those folks and not spoil it. You pulled it off. Good beer, man. I wish we had a few more of these. It was really solid. So maybe next time I'll grab a few if I see them on the shelves around here. Hey, if you liked the video, please give us a thumbs up. Hit that like button. If you want to see more videos like this, please hit subscribe. And as always, you got any comments or questions, jump in down below. Have you had Ameriken Pis? I ain't talking about Coors Light. Have you had this one? If so, let us know what you think about it. Hey, till next time. Cheers.